I have nothing to do with that. I just don't get to see Daniel every day.
But they put a new one.
Nobody wants to be over here. Then again, you know, you want to realize. That's. We might.
No, it's actually a good shot.
I was there.
So I would try to. I agree. So I always said, you should. That's how I never said the one. You know, it's all the line.
I know.
Big shots. Good. Not much.
As long as they pay their way.
Yeah. Yeah, today. So I want to say it was. Then I think. Maybe we'll miss a good time. So we got. If you wanted to.
If we could all rise for the pledge of allegiance.
Of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice.
Good evening and welcome. A few items to mention. If everyone can please silence cell phones, watches, etc. Our meetings are public and recorded. This is a business meeting, so we ask everyone to conduct themselves in a professional manner. City code allows for public comment up to 3 minutes. For best sound quality, please lean into these microphones when you speak. So with that, we'll start off. Call the roll meeting to order at 6 p.m. and next up is roll call.
Councilmember Parsons.
Here.
Councilmember Gabbard.
Here.
Councilmember Mueller.
Here.
Councilmember Honabut.
Here.
Councilmember Demond.
Here.
Councilmember Levoy.
Here.
Councilmember Dojan.
Here.
Councilmember Peel is absent.
Okay, with that, we will conduct some business this evening. First item, I'll call for a motion to approve the financial statements in your packets.
So moved. Second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second. Any further discussion on that? Roll call voting starts with Parsons.
Hey. 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 Hey.
Motion carries. Next up, I'll call for a motion to approve the estimated and listed bills you find in your packets.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second on that. Any further discussion? Roll call voting that kicks off with Hebert.
Hey. Hey. Hey.
Okay.
Hey. Hey. Hey.
Motion carries. Is there consideration of any additional bills this evening from anyone? Okay. Next up, correspondence, public and guest comments. Anyone going to make any comments? Hearing none, we'll move on to the consent agenda. I will proceed to read what we have included A through L. We have approval of the city council meeting minutes from January 5th, as well as a special on January 19th. Approval of the FY 25 surplus to capital plans. Approval to invest $400,000 NFT in Illinois funds. Approval for a full page ad in SI Now magazine in the amount of $19.99. Approval for Jill Landgraf to attend annual rural community and economic development conference training on February 25th to 26th, not to exceed $575. Approval for John Brittingham to attend Southern Illinois Criminal Justice Summit on February 24th to 26th, not to exceed $453.40. Approval for John Brittingham to attend ILEAS conference on March 29th to 31st, not to exceed $601.80. Approval of Randolph County Marine Corps League Detachment Number 575 request to collect at the four-way stop on October 31st from 8 to 12 p.m. for Toys for Tots. Approval for Daryl Sauber painting and staining proposal to paint the utility office not to exceed $12,868.36. Approval of Andrea Letcher's resignation from the Planning Commission. Approval to contact Farnsworth Consulting for a cost proposal on an OSLAD grant application. And approval to build a second compost box at the community garden. So hearing A through L, does anyone want anything pulled out separately to discuss? Okay, hearing none, I'll entertain a motion for items A through L.
Second.
Yeah, we have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? Roll call voting starts with Mueller.
Hey. 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 Hey.
And motion carries. We'll shift into reports. First up is Finance Committee.
Nothing to report this time, Finance Committee.
Okay. Next up, Personnel.
Nothing, Mayor.
And on that, Public Health and Safety.
Nothing more.
Okay, Cultural Committee.
Nothing, Mayor.
Okay. We'll move into Public Works with a couple of items.
First item is a training request for Joe Ledlow to attend the Illinois Drinking Water Operator Exam for LS. Not to exceed $349. I'd like to make that motion.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second for training request for Joe Ledlow, Illinois Drinking Water Operator Exam Prep Class, not to exceed $349. Any further discussion? Roll call voting with Donovan.
Hey. 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 Hey.
Hey.
Motion carries.
Next item is a training request from Brian Schleter for the lineman apprenticeship Lab 1 on March 16th through the 20th, an expense of not to exceed $3,000. I'd like to make that a motion.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second for training request for Brian Schleter, TV PBA lineman apprentice, Lab 1, March 16th to 20th, not to exceed $3,000. Any further discussion on that? Roll call goes with Demond.
Hey. 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 Hey.
Motion carries.
Next item is a proposal from Vandermeer Engineering for some Spencer blowers at the water treatment plant.
Yeah, it's at the sewer plant, just doing some maintenance, trying to just potentially isolate, they can narrow down exactly if that's gonna be a mount or something else, so. Just trying to solve a problem before it creates a major problem.
Okay, looks like we have a cost of $1,845. I'd like to make that motion.
Okay, we have a motion and a second on the proposal from Vandermeer Engineering for blower vibration analysis, not to exceed $1,845. Any further discussion? Roll call with Neboy.
Hey. 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 Hey.
Hey.
Motion carries.
That's it.
Okay, anything, let's see, there's nothing from zoning this evening, so recreational facilities, I'll let you take that.
Thank you, Mayor. We have a proposal in here from Jerry Hotak, Painting LLC, to repaint the city pool. As presented, it's $22,883.85. With an additional $850 for the joints. Josh, do you have anything?
No, this was last done in 2018, so it's just, I'm,
Redo it?
okay, I've been on it, so.
Okay.
And then there's some spots that obviously with the patchwork and everything else that can, addressing, so
Okay,
it's due.
okay. I would make that a motion, as presented in the packet.
It's the same guy we've used before.
Same company that's done it the last several times, yes.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second for the proposal from Jerry Hightop Painting, that would be for a total of $23,733.85. Any further discussion on that? Roll call voting with Dojan.
Hey,
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 Motion carries. That's it for your area then?
yes, it is.
Next up is Planning Commission, and I will take that one this evening. I'll take these one by one. The first item we have is ordinance 1570. That is a special use permit, which will allow, let's see, I'll skip through here a little bit. John Cronin submitted an application for a special use permit to operate a 42-unit senior independent living residential community in the R4 district located at 720 West Market Street. This is basically the special use permit to allow that to happen. This has been recommended by the Planning Commission, so we are just seeking approval from the council this evening. I would entertain a motion for that.
make a motion to approve ordinance number 1570 special use permit for senior housing.
second,
Okay, we have a motion and a second for ordinance 1570, special use permit for 720 West Market Street. Any further discussion on that? Roll call with Parsons.
hey,
Hey,
Motion carries. We have another ordinance, 1571. And this is, I'll skip to the middle here. John Cronin submitted an application for a variance to reduce the required lot area per dwelling from 7,500 square feet to 5,200 square feet. To reduce the required parking spaces from 2 vehicles per dwelling to 1.25 vehicles in the R4 district located at 720 West Market Street. This one was also recommended by the Planning Commission, and we're seeking approval by the council this evening, so I would entertain a motion for this.
one question, Brad, I don't know if you were there or not, the parking issue, I'm assuming that's probably because they think there'll be less volume of parking, is it?
I can kind of speak from my very limited knowledge on it, that the 2 parking spots that will be required, they don't have the room for it. As from part of that is the lot size and the sizing of some of the lot with the parking, so.
Bill, I know from when I built the garden place here in town, they did the same thing, because a lot of those residents do not drive anymore.
Right.
And even if they do, they probably only have 1 vehicle,
Yeah,
and that was the reasoning behind it there also.
that was my assumption, I just want to make sure I was correct.
A motion from. No.
I would make a motion to accept ordinance number 1571, variance and parking for your senior housing.
Second.
Okay, so now we have a motion in a second. So motion and second on that. Any further discussion on that? And roll call voting. This starts with Hebert.
hey,
Hey,
Motion carries. Next up, I would entertain a motion to appoint Brad Mayberry to the Planning Commission.
Make a motion that we appoint Brad Mayberry to the planning commission.
second,
We have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? Roll call voting starts with Mueller.
Hey,
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 Okay, motion carries. Congrats, Brad. Next item, I'll call for a motion to approve or appoint Jennifer Tepe to the Planning Commission.
I'll make a motion to appoint Jennifer Tepe for planning commission.
Okay,
Second,
okay, we have a motion and a second to appoint Jennifer Tepe to the Planning Commission. Any further discussion on that? Roll call voting that starts with Donovan.
hey,
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 There we go. Okay, and Jennifer, if you're watching, congratulations. All right, that concludes the planning commission section. Economic Development Commission had no meeting, so we'll skip over that. And then Parks and Recreation, Kyle, do you have any comments on the committee?
We have a meeting at 6 o'clock Wednesday evening. Okay, up here.
So from here, we will shift into old business, which there is nothing there. So new business, a review of the February calendar. Let's see, sirens get tested tomorrow morning. Parks and Rec, as you just mentioned, meet here on Wednesday evening. Library Board is on the 12th. We're back here for committees on the 16th. Planning Commission, I can only presume is going to meet, or I don't know if they'll meet or not on the 17th, I don't know if there's anything pending. We'll have to see on that one. And then Economic Development, do you have any business you'll need to conduct? or-
We are planning.
Okay, so we are planning on Economic Development Commission meeting. Okay, thank you, Rodney. Any other changes or additions for the calendar? Hearing none, we'll move on. In your packets, you'll find the 2025 Mayor's Annual Report and then also the project update that goes with it. I would just commend every employee of the city. There was a lot accomplished in 2025. There was a number of items brought forth and solved, or and the many projects started as well, but kudos to everyone. Great year. Next item, I would entertain a motion to approve Glenda Ingles' resignation from the Red Bud Library Board.
I'll make a motion to accept Linda Eagles, resignation from the library.
Second,
Okay, we have a motion and a second to accept Glenda's resignation. Any further discussion? Roll call voting, start with Lauren.
Hey.
Hey,
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 Motion carries. Are there any other comments for this evening? I just was gonna give another shout out to the utility crew and every homeowner and every business owner who shoveled snow and pushed snow and dealt with the winter storm Fern. We won't forget Fern for a while. And then my other mention this evening, we are 208 days from our celebration on August 29th, and I left some little magnets here at your spots that we will be distributing at the chocolate walk, so. Any other comments? We'll call for a motion to adjourn.
Second.
Motion is second, all in favor?
aye.
Anyone opposed? Motion carries. We stand adjourned at 6:14 PM. Thank you.